Hi there guys, so I've got an improvisation here for the orthographic projection. This is generally when you're going to be taking an isometric drawing and converting it to an orthographic projection, or simply drawing an orthographic projection of a specific shape, whether it be isometric or whatever it is. So then you're going to be obviously needing a couple of quadrants out of this page. And you need to have pretty much a square page so that you know that you're going to be projecting around a 45-degree line. Okay, so let's look at a couple of ways. We know that we need a square page, and in front of us we have a rectangular page. So we take out our ruler and we go and measure up our page. Okay, once we have our page, we simply go ahead and put a marking of the height of our page. Let's take it like so, and we mark it off on our page as 210. So we then take the bottom end of our page and just mark off the 210. There it is there. Okay, once I have this, I now know, well, let's do that at the bottom and at the top so that I can actually draw a line, and then that will be the parameter within which I will work. There it is. Okay, right, now that I have a square page, it's going to be much easier for me because I can just take my ruler once again and go and halve each of these, or if I need, I could just simply go ahead and fold on this line. So, and have my square page. To get half, I can simply fold it in half. Let's try and be as accurate as possible. Give it a little fold on that side over there, and we'll do the same on this end over here. Try and get it as accurate as possible here. Just give it a pinch. You don't need to fold this whole area over here. Just open it up and you can see exactly where those two pinches are, there where they're folding up, and I can take my ruler once again and draw my line from here to here. Alright, now that I've got that sorted, I need to do, well, mind you, this is going to be the X-Y axis, so let me label it for starters, the X and the Y axis, and then we're going to do the same thing that way. Give it a little pinch on this side over here, turn it around, give it a little pinch here. Now remember, this is a video for you guys who do not have any equipment with you, yet you want to do an orthographic projection. So there we go, we have the pinch on either side, and we go ahead and we draw that up. Now we know that this is going to be, let's turn it around like so, X, Y, because we read from left to right. We also read from top to bottom, therefore this must be my X1 and my Y1. Okay, now I have my axes, but I do not have the 45-degree line over here. So what we can do is simply go, because we know this is a square, go from the center and we just draw a line to the corner of the page. That will be 45 degrees. Okay, if you're lucky enough to have your compass with you, you'll be able to just simply bisect this angle over here, which is a 90-degree angle. You bisect it, and by bisecting it means you're going to divide it into two equal parts, if you know the method of construction, or you go make yourself a makeshift compass, and you can simply roll it up if it's too big, and you can use a makeshift compass. Just make sure that this distance over here stays the same when you're bisecting. So you're going to be putting your compass point in the point over there, and you're going to be scribing arcs all along like that. Okay, alright, so I'm not going to do it that way now because this is definitely going to be giving me my 45-degree line. I know that this is a square, and from the center of the square diagonally across down to the corner will give me my 45-degree line around which I can project. Okay, if you're going to be leaving 10mm lines, all you do is you go find your ruler once again, you pop a dot away from the actual XY axes as far as possible from one another so you can get a nice accurate line, and you will be using these two dots over here as construction. There we go. I'm going to try and keep mine a little bit darker than what your guys will be. You'll have the first little intersection point over here. So I'm going to make that a little bit darker. And I'm going to just quickly, as far as possible over here, make another 10 millimeter line away. And remember, it lines up with my 45-degree line over here, the one that is actually intersecting with my 45-degree line. And I'm going to be using that point over there. That's 10 millimeters away, and also if I wanted to just draw my 10 millimeter lines away from my XY axis like so, I just measure my 10 away from each one of these, the X1, Y1 axis, and I line those two dots up. Okay, so we've now literally improvised a scenario to be able to go ahead and go and draw my orthographic projection. Guys, if you guys have this set up, you can have a couple of pages already set up for a couple of drawings. If you don't have any of your masking tape or anything like that, it's very simple. I have a little bit of sellotape perhaps, maybe a little bit of press stick at the corners, and you can just tape them down. If you need a bit of a T-square or so, you can simply just pop this ruler down the bottom over here, and you can tape the ruler in place, and you can have this guy down below, so that if you have set squares or anything that's at a perpendicular angle that you can use as projection, that it can basically be working off my actual T-square down below. Alright, so if I stuck this down, let me do that in full view there, stuck this down like so with my sellotape. I'll have a nice steady page to work from when I'm going to be drawing. There we go. On all four of my corners, remember I just want to get the tips down. Alright, and there we go. I have a page that can't move when I'm sliding this up and down. Remember, when you are measuring things away from there now, you can simply go and go put a measurement away, but you might have to then also go a little bit further away and go get another measurement so that you can line the two dots up with one another. Okay, and when you're projecting onto a known line, and you want to go perpendicularly up as well. If you really want to, guys, you can go ahead, it's a little bit extra work, but you can go make grid paper 10 millimeter lines away from one another, okay, and make this entire view or views in grid paper 10 millimeters away from one another, so that you can actually rely on that as projection lines. And therefore, there's no real excuse for not having any equipment. You can improvise, and you can get your orthographic projections done from the measurements given to you on an isometric drawing. Thanks, guys. Hope you guys have a wonderful day.